This is my IIM Amritsar interview experience coming up shortly. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is Muktadip this side और आज है 15th of February. आज मेरा IIM अमृतसर का इंटरव्यू है and this is an online interview. The time हो रहा है 1:50 p.m. My reporting time is 1:55 p.m. which is the afternoon slot. And अभी अभी मैसेज आया है यहाँ पे कि my number is seventh in the queue. So I will be the seventh person to be interviewed by the panelists. So I will be telling you कि after the interview I will be telling you कि what were the questions asked, how the panelists were, what were their reactions, how the overall ambience was, and how you should also prepare for the interview of IIM Amritsar. Hi guys, just finished my IIM Amritsar interview. Today is 15th of February, and I was in the afternoon slot, which was scheduled to start from 2 p.m. I had joined, the reporting time was 1:55 p.m. I had joined at 1:50 p.m. and my interview got over at 3:20 p.m. I was the seventh person in queue, and the average time of every interview was around 10 to 12 minutes. मेरा interview भी around 10 to 12 minutes तक ही चला. So let me share my interview experience with all of you. So my panel had two members. Both of them were male. Both were professors at IIM Amritsar. मैंने check किया, and both professors were around mid-aged of 35 to 40 plus. And one professor was a professor of organizational behavior and human resources, OB and HR, and his name is Ravi Shankar V. Komu. And there was another professor who is the professor of quantitative methods and operations management, and his name is Nitin Costa, Professor Nitin Costa. So the interview lasted about 10 to 12 minutes. The first question that I was asked to introduce myself in about 30 seconds or so, very, very briefly. And I said what I was, where I belong from, what I did, my work experience, little bit of everything. And after that, Professor Ravi Shankar, who is the professor of OB and HR, he asked me about my work experience. So in IIM Amritsar, you need to submit a CV with your application form. So my CV was there, opened in front of their computers, and he asked me questions from my work experience as to what I did, what all contributions I had, what are the things I learned, what were the problems I faced, how did I overcome them, all of these questions of sorts. Majorly focused about my work experience. No questions were asked from my UG academics. No questions were asked uh, from other things. No questions about general knowledge, general awareness, nothing. Only my work experience. uh, the, the conversation with Professor Ravi Shankar V. Komu, who is the professor of OB and HR, lasted for about 4 to 5 to 6 minutes aroundish. And then he asked Professor Costa, who is the professor of quantitative methods and operations management, to take over. And वहां पे थोड़ी थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स मुझे आई. मैं बताता हूँ क्यों. So yes, after Professor Komu handed it over to Professor Costa, the first question I was asked was define mean, median, and mode, which I did. Then he said that why is median a better representative, uh, the representation of the entire data set than the mean. Uska bhi maine answer kiya. Then he asked me what is normal distribution. I answered that. Then he asked me maxima and minima, which I could not. I faltered a bit. Then he asked me about general knowledge. He asked me what is a concurrent list and which are the ministries that come under concurrent list. I answered that as well. Then the last question I was asked, that since I belong from West Bengal, I was asked that who is the education minister of West Bengal, and I answered that as well. And this was pretty much the interview. It lasted very short, about 10 to 12 minutes. Mostly, so if you are preparing for IIM Amritsar, my recommendations would be to go through your CV very well, prepare whatever is there in your CV because you're submitting that CV. तो वो लोग मेरे case में they were picking up each and every word from my work experience and asking me questions कि क्यों ऐसा हुआ, क्या किया आपने, what were the contributions, what were the problems, how did you overcome them. तो the recommendation would be to go through your CV very, very well and be prepared thoroughly with your CV. Secondly, what I would also suggest is go through the basics of maths, CAT level maths, 11th, 12th level maths, कि maximum minima क्या होता है, normal distribution, mean, median, mode, uh, differentiation, integration. And since this professor was the professor of quantitative methods, he asked me questions regarding his subject only. I belong from mass communication, तो मेरे अंडर ग्रेजुएशन को रिलेटेड कुछ भी नहीं पूछा गया है. He was only asking questions which was related to his domain, his subject only. वो मुझे थोड़ा सा weird लगा. But on another note, since IIM में जाने के बाद there will be major subjects, किसी भी फॉर दैट मैटर, किसी भी स्कूल में, किसी भी एमबीए में जाने के बाद, you will be studying major subjects which would include high level mathematics and high level understanding of mathematics. So professors expect that you should have basic knowledge of mathematics, and sometimes even more. The better, the more the merrier kind of a thing, the more the merrier kind of a thing. One more thing I would suggest you all to prepare on is general knowledge. आप जिस स्टेट से बिलोंग करते हो, उस स्टेट के बारे में, गवर्नर कौन है, सीएम कौन है, उस स्टेट में कितने लोकसभा सीट्स है, कितने विधानसभा सीट्स है, कितने हु इज द सीएम, थिंग्स लाइक दीज. So I belong from West Bengal. I was asked who was the education minister of West Bengal, and इसके अलावा व्हाट यू कैन ऑल्सो प्रिपेयर एंड यू शुड ऑल्सो प्रिपेयर इज इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से लेके कुछ कुछ चीजें, जैसे दैट लाइक दैट आई वाज आस्क्ड अबाउट कॉन्करेंट लिस्ट, मिनिस्ट्रीज के बारे में आप थोड़ा सा देख लीजिए कि कौन सा मिनिस्टर कौन सा पोर्टफोलियो होल्ड करता है गवर्नमेंट में, वो कहाँ से बिलोंग करते हैं, थोड़ा सा इसके बारे में आप रिवाइज कर लीजिए, देख लीजिए. इसके अलावा और थोड़ा जो करंट अफेयर्स रिलेटेड जो चीजें हो रही है, बिजनेस न्यूज इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वो आप देख लीजिए. इसके अलावा आप जिस डोमेन से बिलोंग करते हैं या फिर जिस डोमेन में जाना चाहते हैं, उस डोमेन के रिलेटेड पढ़ लीजिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई विल बी सेइंग दिस फॉर मार्केटिंग पीपल, सिंस आई हैव डन माई बैचलर्स एंड आई हैड मार्केटिंग एज माई मेजर्स, तो आई कुड बी आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस, और यू कुड बी आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस for in the lines of Ansoff matrix, BCG matrix, product life cycle, 7 P's of marketing, 4 C's of marketing, all of these questions. Then you could be, if you are a digital marketer, then you could be asked about analytics, how would you do targeted ads, etc., STP, all of these questions. तो I believe जिस IIM से आपका कॉल आया है, उस IIM के मेंटोरशिप सेल ने, पीआर मीडिया सेल ने आपको एक पीआर, एक एक इंटरव्यू, एमबीए इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन किट शेयर किया होगा. वहां पे यू वुड फाइंड दिस बेसिक क्वेश्चंस, गो थ्रू देम, रीड इट अप ऑन कोरा, और यू विल फाइंड ऑल दीज बेसिक क्वेश्चंस एंड द आंसर्स ऑन गूगल एज वेल. तो ये सब पढ़ लीजिए. इसके अलावा बी प्रिपेयर्ड विथ योर अंडरग्रेड्स, बी प्रिपेयर विथ योर वर्क एक्स, व्हाट यू डिड, एंड बी हैव क्लैरिटी अबाउट दैट. एंड जिस इंडस्ट्री से आप बिलोंग करते हो, उस इंडस्ट्री के, सपोज यू बिलोंग फ्रॉम एडटेक इंडस्ट्री, तो एडटेक इंडस्ट्री की ओवरऑल साइज क्या है, फ्यूचर क्या है, कम मेजर कॉम्पिटिटर्स क्या है, इसके इसके रिगार्डिंग भी आप यू शुड हैव सम नॉलेज. And I believe that should be all. That would be good to go. So, guys, this brings me to the end of my interview experience at IIM Amritsar. I was the seventh person to interview, and to tell you about the reactions of the professors, one professor was very much showing a blank face. उनके फेस में कोई भी रिएक्शंस नहीं है, आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा कि वो खुश है आपके जवाब से या नहीं. One professor was kind of smiling sometimes, kind of showing a very blank face sometimes. So mixed expressions again. But overall, what I would say that it was a very brief and a short interview. I am keeping fingers crossed. Let's see. I hope I will convert it, and वो भी आपके साथ share करूंगा जब convert email, convert message आ जाएगा. And I believe it was a pretty good interview, and विश यू ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट. क्योंकि ये आई एम अमृतसर का वीडियो है, तो विश यू ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फॉर योर इंटरव्यू एट IIM अमृतसर. मे यू कन्वर्ट योर बेस्ट कॉल, एंड मे यू लैंड अप टू द बी स्कूल ऑफ योर ड्रीम्स, एंड विश यू ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फॉर योर अदर MBA इंटरव्यूज एज वेल. एंड इफ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो, प्लीज हिट द लाइक बटन. आपके लिए सिर्फ ये एक लाइक बटन है, पर हमारे लिए, फॉर अस क्रिएटर्स, दिस लाइक बटन gives YouTube this signal that this video is good, and they then show it to other similar aspirants as well. Please click the like button so that it reaches to many people, many other aspirants as you. Share it with your friends, share it among your groups, share it among other aspirants as well. Please subscribe to my channel, because I'll be bringing more videos of this kind. Other MBA experiences, other interview experiences are on the way. And thank you so much for watching, and have a great day ahead, and wish you all the very best for your interviews, and may you convert your best call. Thank you so much.